Hello everybody, and today I'm going to talk to you about the Aqueducts of Segovia, which are located in Segovia, Spain, and they were built around 50 CE, historians think. They are 2,950 feet long, and here's just a view of them when you drive up. So the modern city is pretty much built around them, and just when you drive up to it, it's very impressive and monumental. And next we have a map of where they are, and Segovia is a little bit above Madrid, as if you can see it here, next to Salamanca and a little bit below Peñafiel. Very small, quaint town, but it's very nice. And now we have a map of where the actual aqueducts are located within the city. You can see the little blue line snaking through the middle. That's the path of the aqueducts, so it goes all throughout the city, and it's really neat just to walk next to them and around them. Here's a 3D model of what an aqueduct looked like in ancient Roman times. You have two tiers of arches, a lower and an upper arch, and the top was originally, that's where the water went through. It was like a little hole through the middle, and it was covered through the top. So here you can see they kind of sliced an aqueduct down the middle, and you can see where the water would flow. And they were constructed of brick, or at least this one in Segovia is, and it was unmortared brick, so they were granite blocks cut in the form of bricks. And here you can just see a picture. There's a very long arches at the bottom with shorter, skinnier arches on top. And you can see a little niche there, and there's a statue of the Virgin Mary that was placed there. And the main section is 36 arches, which you just saw, which the Romans perfected the art of building the aqueduct. And they were very good at just engineering works in general. And here's just a closer view of the two tiers on top of each other. And this is the side view, so it's very straight, very symmetrical, going straight down, and actually curves off to the left and continues to go all the way down. And again, here is a picture of the mortar, or the unmortared stones that are held together. And you can see it looks kind of crickety now, but it's still together, and the bricks are very meticulously placed. The aqueduct was rebuilt partially in the 15th and 16th centuries when the Moors destroyed it, or destroyed a section of it. And here you can see there's holes in the bricks, and those were used for, here on the bottom there, you can see they were used for hauling the bricks up to put them in place. And here's just a clearer picture of that. And there's a lot of holes in the bricks, or in the granite bricks around, which is kind of neat to see how they actually constructed this. And in Roman times, the aqueduct would have actually had the name and date of its builder in a bronze plaque on the side. And here you can see the aqueducts go into sort of a sidewall, and when you go there, you walk up a staircase, and you can actually be on par with the level of the aqueducts, which is really neat and something everyone should experience. And again, the city is built up around the aqueducts, so I walked the whole length from the beginning where you just saw in the wall all the way to the end. And the aqueduct goes down, or gets lower, because the slope needs to go down so the water can flow through it. So here you can see the aqueduct is slowly decreasing in size, or the arches keep going down. And there's a brick wall built above it, and it looks like maybe a prison or some sort of structure that was built in with the walls. Here you can see this is where the water would have flowed out. It's a large square-looking section where the water would flow through, and originally it was covered, so the water was not exposed to the elements or to the different kinds of weather. So just a square hole there. And here you can see a plaque that, when you translate it, says, "The Aqueduct Trail prepared by the voluntary work of Segovia," or maybe it was commissioned by the Social and Cultural Works in June 2001. Since this was constructed, historians think in about 50 CE, it was probably during the Julian Claudian times or the early Flavians, and this is just a picture of Vespasian, who was the first ruler of the Flavian dynasty, who also did the Colosseum as well. So thank you for watching, and hopefully you learned a little bit something about the Aqueducts of Segovia. I would highly recommend going there, and most of the pictures here are my own.